Welcome back. As soon as the camera comes on, guys, the second the light for the camera comes on, she comes roaring up to say, hello, welcome back to City Skylines in Husky. Awesome, girl. You're just good at this job. Oh my goodness. I have been sitting here. I was talking to someone else. I was doing nothing. The camera light comes on. I know it. You got this right. Oh my God. You are amazing. I'm going to have to cover the camera light or something one day and then let you guys see how quiet it is and then pull it off, and when she sees the light, see what happens. So, as I was saying, we're in City Skylines. I am back in King's Landing. Right, Bells? You know, the close-ups like this of this game are, it's like a whole different game. We're so used to playing, you know, like God mode. We're up here, we're looking down, we're tweaking things and destroying people's lives and changing things. And then you get in close and it feels like a whole different game. And I just love this thing. So let's get started. We are in King's Landing. I've made a few changes since you were here last. It was a long night last night. I slept really late yesterday and I slept even later today. Oh God, I didn't wake up till 2 in the afternoon. I knew I'd been a little tired lately, but that one surprised me a little bit. But I had been up kind of late, I guess pretty much normal, working on this center section here. I've been wanting to change it. Traffic was starting to become, it wasn't a problem yet, but you could see that it was going to be, and I think it's still going to be, but I tend to build, you know, a neighborhood at a time and deal with traffic problems a neighborhood at a time. I am going to be linking down below today a link to a civil engineer actually who has studied traffic and who has put a little guide together over in Imager, and God bless his heart, he used Ray's Cove. So yeah, for anyone who's playing that map, you'll be able to just click and get see how it's working with explanations from a civil engineer. So I think that's kind of exciting. I found that really very cool. Now, when I'm dealing with traffic, I tend to think, where would I go if, and hope that the game, you know, has some semblance to my reality. Anyway, and this looks kind of weird. It'll look better when it's planted. We have some parks and things along, but because this particular map had one road coming in and one road going out, and they weren't side by side like all the other places or all the other maps that I've personally used or seen so far, it's got a little bit of a different dynamic. Oh, and look, I got this. I'm gonna have to take out that road, but I want to show you I've made it up this hill. Yeah, look at that. So this will be an area up here that people will be going to. So they'll be able to come into town, get off the main roundabout before dealing with turns and intersections, and then crawl up that side of the map and hopefully be able to access whatever's going on over there at some point. This one goes straight out of town. Now, come on, this is Briar's World, right? And I'm finding a certain Dr. Zeus quality. And I'm afraid the more I do the roads, the kind of worse it's getting. And I'm finding that it's like I'll put a road in that's working and I'm going, well, that's boring. And and sometimes I'm seeing, well, can I make it a little more Dr. Zeus like? And this particular section certainly, come on, this feels like Dr. Zeus. You can just see the little cat in the hat squirreling by here or something like that. I don't know. I just keep thinking that when I'm playing, and I'm getting a giggle a lot in this map. It's awesome. But it's working so far. And what happened, like people were getting off here. Well, before with the little, you know, just the straight through and the little roundabout off to the side. What's happening now is if they want to go out of town, they can. But a lot of them are using the first ramp to get off the road and just go up the hill to Mace Bridgeport. So they're skipping the whole town area at all. So people who want to go here, of course, are getting off. And then there is the kind of main intersection where you go to the left to get up into Scottsmark, or you can just turn right and get into Hague Heights, which is just tucked in underneath here. Now there is a way out over here. Not many people are using it. There's a few people who are actually using the main highway to come and make a U-turn to go up the side to the area that I'm continuing to ignore. We'll get to it. It's like, no, boring. I don't want to be there. So we haven't done much with that. But, you know, I had anticipated a problem when we have cargo ships and passenger ships on this little peninsula. That's going to be sort of a major, you know, a major traffic source, I would think. And I want the trucks especially to be able to get through here. This will be their only, you know, kind of a slow down spot here. And then they'll go around the roundabout and over to Timber Farm Forestry. So, and that's grown up nice. We've added some trees. And I still forgot to get the mods, so one at a time. Because, yeah, I was half asleep. So the trucks are using this to get out. That's keeping them off the roads. If they do have to get into town, you know, right now they do have to go there, but not many of them are doing it in that direction anyway. So far it looks weird. It suits the terrain, I think, and it's working. And when it bombs, I'm going to read that really, really good traffic thing below, or reread it, and that traffic guide, and sort out a new way to do it. And I learn with every neighborhood, so that it's okay, it's good. But I like to say, you know, the big choices, when someone's coming into the city, what are going to be their big choices? And it's going this way, it's going up that way, or it's going up the other way. And I'd like to give them, you know, relatively clear paths to do that. And then when they get into the area, they can slow down. And if what I've read in the guide, that's kind of what he's saying. There are hierarchies in roads. And I don't understand it as well as I would like. I just ordered a book on city planning suggested by somebody in YouTube. God bless your heart. I'm going to have to find that person again and thank them for it, because it's a good idea. And now Bella thinks I need one on road planning traffic as well. And it's probably not a bad idea. So I have a new neighborhood, guys. We have the Impact Crater, because it was a crater, because Impact Crater is a great friend of mine, and I haven't been spending much time with him lately. And a lot of the names in here, they're being named after people that I'm missing in my life. Yeah. Oh my goodness. So I tidied this road up, and I put a path. Check this out, guys. People are using this. People are going to work up that hill every day. You got to admire. You got to admire that kind of dedication to the environment, right? Seriously? My dog. Oh, good Lord. My dog. So the road's still going. I made it a little wider so that there would be sidewalks and things along it. They didn't have that before. Added a few trees here and there in a couple of places. You can see this looks quite nice, but it's actually the pollution from here that's destroying these poor trees. But from a distance, it's quite colorful. It's kind of pretty. And there will be some sort of road, you know, going through to the neighborhood up the way. I plopped that down, which is going to be an indication of what we're going to find in here later. And I wanted another way in, and it would, you know, again, these hills are pretty steep. I had to go quite a ways to do it, but people are using the two of them, and because this isn't a particularly huge area, and it won't be, I don't anticipate any real traffic problems. But watch me be wrong. Bella thinks I'm an idiot. She says, clearly there's going to be all kinds of problems, and you better just listen to me right now. So again, with the whole this sort of Zeus thing going on, this was a really boring area that was not particularly utilizing the space. And it's a difficult space. It's long, it's narrow, it's very steep on both sides. But it got sorted. You know, it got sorted. It's working. That's a thing, right? No fleas on me. Okay. Dog, really? You're so bad. She's been sitting here for an hour just quietly watching me wagging when I look at her, and the camera light comes on. And Bella says, it's time. Woohoo! My public needs me. Oh, God. So it's working. It's weird. It's really, really weird, but it's doing it. It's getting the job done. And I was able to wrap a road around this way. Last night, we've got, you know, a neighborhood sorted out over here. And of course, when I get that piece of land, there'll be one last little kachoo over there. I'm wondering if it's going to be possible to either bridge this or make a road down and bridge this and back up. I'd like to be able to access this. Don't know if that's ever going to, that might be one heck of a road and then bridged across. Don't know. Don't know. We'll see how that goes. That one might be a bit more than I can manage. We could put a port here, I suppose, if I could ever get down that hill, but we will have to see. Or I thought here even. We might be able to put one in here if I could, you know, we worked our way up. If we work our way back down, it'll be interesting to find out. It'll be good. So there's the impact crater, which is getting lost underwater a little bit. I have a dam in, and I only wanted the one road. I thought, you know, come on, it'd be fun using that road across the dam to get home every night. And then I thought, well, maybe not everybody. What if we have company? The people who live here obviously like roads like this. It's their thing, right? But maybe not everybody would agree. So I went ahead and broke down and put the second one in. I don't know if this one's going to stay or not. I kind of like the way it looks being there, but I'm not entirely certain I'm going to leave that stay. We'll have to see. So this is the impact crater. And the neighborhood's doing pretty well. It's working out. I put in one way over here, and it's busy like crazy. The tube station is doing really well. The second it was attached, like just hordes of people came walking down the street. Bella, leave some carpet, please. Yeah, there was just this big parade of people going, finally, Metro. It was awesome. So I don't know, it's working out. I've tried to put the houses on the outside, so the views, you know, you stand in your window and look over that, which won't look the same, of course, once this gets built up, but it's not terrible. We'll be able to see city skylines across the top there. That'll be awesome. Yeah, traffic is, this one is, there's so many pieces, and there's going to be some really long, like this will probably end up having to be a major highway that goes through, because we are connecting all the way to here. Whether or not we can connect these, of course, remains to be seen. This will be connecting at least, don't know if we'll get across there or not. We'll hope, you know, it might, I don't know. Let's see if we can look at it from a different angle here. Yeah, see, that might be too deep to get a bridge across. This will work. Okay, this connects, so we'll be able to access all of this, but only from, perhaps only from that one end. Doggy, don't. I mean, it would be nice to think I could get a bridge across here, but that might be unlikely. Of course, then we have to get up the hill. So, yeah. I don't know. I love this map. Oh my God, I love this map so much. It has been fun. So we could start adding, some bits, or I can start dealing with this muck up. Yeah, no, not yet. I may need a glass of wine to deal with this one. I don't know. I just keep putting it off. It's just like, yeah, I have to fix that. I don't want to. Another day. Another day. It'll be fine. What could possibly go wrong? Now, we had a little loop here for the buses to make their turns and stuff, but then I ended up adding the road, so it's probably a waste of space now. We might fix that up too. And how are things doing here? So they're not, they want more services. And a lot of the residencies are maxed out or almost. Oh, a high density commercial that's maxed out, residential. So we're very close. Excuse me. The whole education thing was kicking into gear again. So the elementary school, we got one, they just like, no, we're all homeschooling, just deal. I'm not going. Excuse me. So the elementary school, high school, and I don't have a university up here, which I assume is going to be a problem maxing out the rest of these things. But maybe one over here, right on the other side of the bridge. I mean, maybe that would connect. I wonder if that would be enough to make it possible. If we had a, you know, and again, the tube station connecting both these places, but because if I put one here, it's probably not going to be any better over there. I don't know. We'll just have to see. And you know, when there's enough money coming in, just everybody can have their own university. It'll be fine. It'll be totally fine. Oh, I'm so sorry. I got something stuck in my throat here today. I don't know. Now this intersection, and see, this one I'm not happy with at all, and I can't seem to get that to connect, and there's going to be like stop. This is going to get backed up because there's going to be one car available there, and I think that needs to not be this way, and maybe that means we just need, do I need a roundabout? Maybe I need a roundabout here, and maybe, I don't know, because I would like something. I would have liked it all to be together, just like one massive intersection, and it just couldn't quite get it to happen. And maybe I needed to straighten this road more. The curve might have been the problem. I don't know. But we could just get in very tiny and have little, whoops, not with that one, we can't. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to getting that book on city planning, because that's kind of cool. Actually, I'm going to want to do this with a one-way, correct? I think I will. And just tiny, just enough to, I don't even know if we could call this a roundabout, just a, okay, that's just a crooked about. And I want this to look relatively even. Okay, it looks better once it's attached. Okay, that's fine. That's good. We can do this. We can work with that. And get this back out here like this, and this into here, and let's see, you know what, I think we're gonna have to back this up just a little tiny bit more to get a bit of a curve this way, so I can get a bit of a curve that way. Still kind of grim, isn't it? But yeah, this is it's like an alien octopus from Briar World. Okay, so if somebody wants to go through, they'll only have the two, and they can come around back, and they can go straight through like that. Honestly, this may not end up used all that much, except for cars coming through, and then they can come over this way as well. So let's pretend that this might work, and I will leave it for, I mean, you know what, we can change it, because, you know, I've been known to occasionally change the odd thing. Now, you know, we're going to want lots of houses in the front. You know what, not right there. Whoa, 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 with the bus here, dog. He's slapping me around. What you doing, Beller? You know what we do? Oh, look, I have some, that's my baby. Yep, she's a good dog. She's a really, really good dog. She takes very good care of me. And stuff. Right, Bells? Oh, come on. Please. Now, these little spots, there's going to probably end up being something that builds back into it, like a park or whatever, and then it won't work very well. Apparently, I've upset somebody with all the wasted pipes that I put in. But yeah, I know. Whatever. See, I've still got this thing in the back of my head from all the years playing the other city game that we don't talk about anymore, where pipes, in the early days, pipes could break, or things could happen to them, water could get rerouted, or, you know, you had to have redundancies in your connections, or things could get kind of crazy. And I still have that thing in mind, that it's got to come from 1,000 places or my city will die. And that's never good. So let's speed that up a little bit. We can put in some more office space. Oh, power. Oddly enough, they like power. This dam is doing really well. I don't know what dams generally do, but I've seen a few posts for people saying, I got 800, I got 1,000, whatever. This one's doing 12. So based on my limited experience with dams, this one's doing really well. And, you know, maybe that doesn't mean anything at all, because there's a ton of, you know, dams doing 2,500 and whatever, but it's good for me, and that's I like it. So I'm going to put an office or two here. Where does the power? I'm going to need something to connect from here. to here, across the little road, actually. Heard my dog chewing on something, and occasionally that worries me. I can't imagine why. Did I not go high enough? Already occupied? No. Okay, higher. We'll do it higher. And let's go up here and cross. Come on, you can do this for me. You can. I know you can. Can I not get high enough? Because it's, I wonder, because that hill is there. Let's try again. Because it is sort of built on a hill. So that's as high as this is going. So, what? Way out here. Okay, well, you know, if that's where we have to go, that's where we have to go. And I could do this, I suppose, but I really don't want to. Let's just see if we can get it to build up instead. Just, I put them in, I take them out. They irritate me. That's all I got. There's no reason for this except I find them irritating. And we'll do a little something like this and see if they'll just build that up. Do it. There you go. There we go. We'll get the other one across the road and life is good. So we need this to connect, so we will put in some more little bits and bobs along the way. Because it's nice working near home. I personally love it. It's great. It's really good. We'll put a couple more over here. Although, you know, there again, there's those sea views. I don't know. Maybe that's not the best choice. Let's put some of these in the center. We'll just have, they get noisy. So I like to keep them away from my nice little people's homes. And although that one's already there, but you know, we want to look out over things. It's nice. Woo! Now she's throwing bright big leg bones at me. It's my girl. These, of course, won't have power. You know what? I'm not even going to put those there yet because they won't have power and they'll be yammering and screaming and carrying on the way they do. So we won't even do that yet. Maybe another house here. The road might be noisy though, right? Okay, we'll just put some office space. I think it's better to have noisy offices and go home to a nice quiet house. Careful there, sunshine. Hey, hey, hey. Seriously. Excuse me, be right back again. Here, go play over there with that before you break my other foot. What speed are we at? Okay, let's speed this up just a bit. And go have a look and see what's going on elsewhere. Anything dire we need to be looking at? Nah, it's all good. Yeah, that's next, I promise. We'll get to it. We'll get to it. It'll be fine. I know, right? Totally. Totally. God, I love this map. This is so good. Ray Ray's Cove is doing so well. It is just exploding. There's just Reddit after Reddit. I feel so good. Totally moo. Okay, developer posted on my Steam comments a few hours ago that he had added it to his semi-official collection. I'm not sure what that means, but he's got it in his collection, so I'm happy, right? It's good. I felt all proud. My little baby, my flawed baby with the roads on the wrong side. And I mean, it's fixable. And I think you just have to go into a map editor, right, Bells? And change it if you want to. Some people are, and some people are saying, no, it's kind of a fun little quirky thing. I'm going to leave it the way it is. So it's good. I like it. Now we're going to watch the roads and the things here, roads, schools and things in the center here, I expect. Oh, I was thinking about putting a university over here. Oh well. We has bulldozer. It'll be fine. It's all good, Beller. It's all good. And they are wanting that office space, so ooh, these little teeny tiny kachus of space over here. It's like, I don't know. Oh, poor Bella. Poor Bella. Okay, here she comes. Bella's gonna be a lap dog. My poor baby. She needs a hug. Bella needs hugs. At least the camera's on. That's okay that we spent the whole day together so far. It's well, since I woke up. So not the whole day. We slept all day. Of course she did too. We'll put one here and here. I'll put, you know what, I think if that is going to be a house and I don't want to wreck the view, we need parks. So I'm thinking that is the perfect place for a park of some sort. What do we have? Sunnyside. Oh, that's a big turkey, isn't it? Not that one. Oh, no. Oh, the highway divider. Yeah, I've used that in a few places on Ray Ray's Cove, actually. I don't know what little promenade is. I wish I could flip that. I want that to be a different way. But Bella. Oh, Bella. Small green park, which is, we save the tiny for places that are tiny. We can put in a plaza. There we go. All the little happy people. Looky there, Bells. We made them happy. And that little tiny one with the fence. My little cheat park is what this one is. It's just a little fence line with a couple of shrubs, and the dogs, see, the dogs get to use that for a toilet, and that's why oh, look, it's too steep. It's too steep for a tiny little park, so that's it. We can't put anything there at all. Oh, we got one. Woo! Just pop them all around. What the heck? Look at that. It's just... And I guess I could have tried the road across here, but... whatever. So the little people are moving in. The Amityville Horror. I remember that's like an oldie goldie from a long time ago. Oh, I completely forgot about these guys. I'm sorry. I didn't even see you over there. What can I say? Okay, we're just gonna run. We're just gonna run some things along the way, and we'll get you power the slow way. You'll be fine. It won't be long, I promise. It'll be very soon. You'll be good. We'll get it. We'll get you all sorted. Sorry, guys. I didn't mean it, I swear. Look, I can put a little park on either side there. Put two more in the middle and add a few trees. It'll work. And it helps move some things along. Oh, they gave up on me. They said, you're not listening to me. I have needs. And we can put a couple more of these in the center here. Something nice and tall. Now that we have power, or hope they get nice and tall. If you know, sometimes the commercial buildings, they max out and they're quite low. And has anybody else just bulldozed one in the odd, you know, in the chance that they'll come back taller? Yeah, a little bit. Occasionally. It's been known to happen. Let's put it that way. It has been known to happen. So there's my little park. See, little dogs are going in there and using the bushes. I think that's awesome. It's good. I'm just like, yeah, I did it right. The dogs have a place to go. I'm sure Bella would be proud. You know, okay. I want to be able to actually see how good or bad the traffic's doing in this area. So I'm not going to fill this up as much as I generally do. Okay, well, maybe. I don't know. Ooh, nice one there. That's pretty. Just a little off center. And what do we have here? Some smaller palm trees. I keep forgetting I'm in this nice tropical zone, and I'm never using the palm trees, which is kind of, I feel like a fail on my part. We could put little tiny ones in, like we have along the fence. Yeah, this game has inspired me. I'm learning city planning now, and I'm thinking about, you know, getting my hands on like a course or something for traffic, for planning roads in a city. And maybe the book that I've ordered it. I haven't seen it yet. Maybe when it gets here, it'll be, you know, it'll have everything I need anyway. But I don't know that yet, so I'm just going to wait for that one and see how it sorts itself out. And there we go. We have a nice little, look, and it looks like sand and everything. That's cool. It's pretty. I like it anyway, which, you know, is important to me. That's the thing. The elk residence. Okay, so the impact crater has its own little octopus. I think that's awesome. That's good. And we, you know, as this builds up and gets busier, we're going to have to watch and see what the traffic does. And of course, this needs to be changed. And as a lot more things go in there, that is definitely going to change some stuff. But there'll be a road off here as well to connect into that area. We will have, I think I've got a metro station up here now, but just the one, yeah. And I've got the one here. We'll put in another over here somewhere. There are bus routes everywhere. I had to redo all of them, everything. And I hope they make slightly more sense than they did the first time around. They can't be any worse. That one I'm sure of. So there we are. Kiin's Landing continues its journey into the future of Briar World. Until I see you next time, live your life happy and build it beautiful. Please remember to hit like, subscribe, all those fun little things that people do that just make me feel happy. Thanks very much, guys. Bye-bye.